Hi guys, back again with another journal page, working in my Dylusions 8x5 journal, and I'm just applying some old book text using matte medium. And I've also applied some masking tape to the gutter of the book so it doesn't seep through. I'm going to be doing lots of layers on this one, but you will see this text through certain areas at the end. So not everywhere, but you know. So I'm now putting some ephemera on there from Mimi Bondi. It's a pack I've had for years and years, but not used. So I thought I'd go to that today. Oh, that clock, can't remember where it came from. It could also have been Mimi Bondi, another pack. Love clocks and gears and such in the ephemera that I use on my journals. So just taking a napkin now, I've removed it only had 2 layers, so I removed the bottom layer. And I'm also applying it using some matte medium. Now I wanted the green in this because I'm going to stencil on some hydrangeas. So just wanted a bit of green in the background. Whether that shows through or not doesn't matter. It's there. I know it's there. So just adding texture to the whole thing, that's all. Right, so I get some golden gesso, and I probably go overboard with this gesso. I didn't want too much on it. I wanted areas where it was lighter than others, but anyway, it is what it is. As I keep saying, I've got to learn the art of restraint. And I guess it's something that you need practice with. So onwards and upwards, maybe, or backwards, as in my case. So I thought I hadn't used the Lindy Stamp Gang Magicals powder in a while, so I thought I'd use that rather than watercolour or acrylic. So probably went a bit overboard there too. But anyway, and just sponging off some of the excess there so it doesn't puddle too much. I like getting the paper napkins out there and adding some more texture with the pattern in it. Yeah, went to get some texture paste, moulding paste, because I wanted it sort of thicker, but I'm glad it was rock hard. There were a couple of them that were rock hard from lack of use, so use your supplies, people. So it's probably best that I use this light paste because it is in a journal that's fairly chunky, so I don't want it to be too dimensional, I guess. So I'm using the brick stencil by the Crafters Workshop. And just applying a very thin layer of the light texture paste there. Remembering all products that I've used are listed in the description below the video if you ever wanted to go and double check. I do put them on the screen. Sometimes you can miss them. This is a little palette I made up of paints that I got for a Christmas present. So watercolour, so I'm just using the terra-cotta one there just to go in between those textured bricks there. And I love the contrast of the blue and the brown. So anyway, there it is. So I needed the brickwork to be a bit darker than the mortar area. So going over with some sepia archival ink. I think that brought it out a bit better. And I realised I hadn't had much stamping in there. I'd only had the book text. So I thought, well, let's put in some stamping. to cover that area there. So now this was just ridiculous. It's a cheap unbranded stencil, hydrangea stencil, and I've got no idea which way, how it goes. Nothing seemed to line up, so I'm just willy-nilly putting, I think, 4 different colours on this, 3 different shades of the purple and a white. So it's a purple blob, and I'll make 3 purple blobs. So I needed a mask for it, so I'm just doing that with some just printer paper, cutting it out and applying it over that flower that I've already done. I don't know why I did that, because I didn't do it to the third one, but there you go. The third one went over the top of the second one. So I'm taking a stencil by Colourbox here, a tropical stencil. I'm using olive green, and I think I don't know whether it was too dark or what it was, a colour that I'd only just introduced. So I had to offset that with another element with that green. So I did that after this step. So I wanted this saying on the page, but I didn't have any stickers, pre-made ones. So I thought I'd just make my own. I didn't know whether I wanted to use the white on black or black on white. Anyway, the ink was running low, so it wasn't quite black. It was like a grey, so I thought I'd use the white and lighten it up a bit anyway. So just adhere those with some Aleene's tacky glue, and then just highlighting that with the black Stabilo wall pencil and activating that with a bit of water. And so now I thought I needed to bring some white into that side just to lighten it up. So what I wanted to do was make sure the white would stand out white, given that I've got a product there that's going to react with water, and I didn't want that colour to come through it. So that's why I put some matte medium, a very thick layer on that right-hand side of matte medium. And I also thought, well, if that's going to be a bit shinier looking, then I better put a thin layer on the left side. So that's what I did there. So this is a wildflower stencil from Mimi Bondi's mixed media store online. And again, using that green on that page, which sort of marries it up a bit, I thought. So you can still see the book text in the background there, and a lot of the magical powders. So anyway, there we go, another art journal page done. Thanks for watching, guys, and be back next week with another one. Bye.